Hi everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, thank you for checking it out. If you know me from Instagram, I go by Lauren Roy Nasty, just like this channel. And so, as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a Halloween look. I don't find myself to be super creative in a lot of ways, but I love to create with makeup and I want to, go out of my comfort zone and try something new. So for this Halloween, I decided that I'm going to just look at other people's looks and try to kind of recreate them, maybe take them on as my own and like change them up a little bit. But this one I really liked the original, and it's from Spooky Little Peach. Her name is Marissa, but she goes by Spooky Little Peach on Instagram, and I'm gonna show it on the screen. But it's a really cool like fawn look. Like everyone was like deer like 2 years ago for Halloween. But I want to be a deer now because I was never a deer when it was like, trendy and cute. Yeah, so let's just get into it, start getting into the makeup and get creative. So in my normal fashion, I'm going to try to do everything kind of drugstore based. I am going to prep my eyes with the NYX Proof It eyeshadow base. If you check out Spooky Little Peach's Instagram page, her like normal everyday looks are like super dramatic. So honestly, her Halloween look like low-key looks just like normal. But I really liked it. I like her super dramatic eyeliner that she does a lot because I think eyeliner is cool. I have smaller lid space than her, so I'm probably going to have to keep the line a little bit smaller because my eyes just, would be enclosed completely by eyeliner if I did that. I'm going to end up using two palettes that I think a lot of people do have, a lot of people love, but trying to keep it drugstore, for the brand. But I'm using the NYX Ultimate, the colorful one, and I'm using a Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. So I'm going to go into the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm just going to grab a pretty basic transition shade. And I'm going to go in, I guess with this brush. A lot of my brushes are dirty because I use them for other things. Oh, never mind. So I'm just going in with a big fluffy crease brush, like a really one that disperses a lot of color. And this one is from Sephora. It's just called the crease brush. I don't recommend or not recommend this brush. I just think you need any kind of brush. And I'm going into the third shade in on the top row. This one right here. And this isn't my skin tone, but I'm just going to go into the crease and then kind of sweep it everywhere just to lay something down. We're going to put really intense color on the lid today. So anything that you start with is gonna be covered up, so don't worry about making it look too nice. Just, getting something down, because I always like to run a little powder over any kind of eyeshadow base, concealer, anything I'm using to start the eyeshadow look. I like to just put a little something over it. Onto this peachy shade. So the, I wish they had names. So the third one in from the left, in the NYX palette, going to go in with that on the crease. Same brush, just starting off with the same thing. Alright, so I'm going to pink that up a little more. I'm going to take this weird brush that I have from the BS Mall collection. Yeah, it's one of the ones I got on Amazon. And it's just a dense kind of pointed, like almost like one of these brushes. Sometimes people use them for highlights, sometimes for really like perfect powder placement, but it's just the small version of it. I don't exactly know what to call it. A tapered packed brush? A tapered packing brush, I like that. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to mix two shades in the palette. I'm going to mix this one, the second row down, third one in the NYX Ultimate, with the top corner one that's a little shimmery. And I'm just going to mix the two of them. Ooh, that's a lot of photo. And I'm going to put this on the lid. So, ooh. That's one reason I like this brush, is it really like packs a punch. Don't worry about that mess right there. Don't worry about it. It's all going to work out in the end. And I am bringing this into the crease. As you can see, I'm placing it like this. Kind of bouncing it around, not worrying too much about the placement. So I'm gonna take a Morphe brush and I'm gonna clean it off a little bit because it's got a lot of gray on it. And I'm gonna dip back into this pinker shade and mix it with a little bit of that orangey shade up in the top corner on the first row. And I'm going to go into the crease. Alright, so now I think I'm going to darken up the crease a little bit. I'm going to take my very skinny, very pointed crease brush from e.l.f., I think. Yeah, the e.l.f. crease brush. It doesn't have a number or a name other than crease brush. So I'm going to go into the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to grab not the black, but the second last darkest shade. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the tip of the crease brush. And just go into the crease and onto the lid. And as you can see, I didn't need a lot and I got a lot of payoff. So don't go crazy with this shade. Alright, and again I'm going to grab my Morphe brush and I'm going to go back into the NYX Ultimate. And I'm going to mix the two colors again, the orange and the pink that I mixed just before this step. And I'm just going to go up against the black, well not the black, but that dark color, and try to kind of buff those together. And now I'm going to grab my eyeliner. So I'm going to start with the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. Pretty sure people have seen this before on my channel. And I'm just going to create a big ass line. It rarely happens that I need to like go in for more eyeliner. I never do lines really this big. It's exciting. Wow, I've never made a line that big. I think I'm gonna go into the inner corner real quick and just do a big pop of shimmery color. The Morphe palette, and grab a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay, that turned out nicely. It's a nice pinky tone that I wanted. Ooh! Sorry, that was a bird, I think. The reason I'm doing this now is just because I'm gonna probably have to clean it up when I do like my face makeup. But I want to be able to do the liner on the inner corner. She has the line literally like so big on her eye. I think I'm just gonna go in with some brown shadows. So I'm gonna grab that crease brush again, the tiny e.l.f. one. I'm gonna grab an Anastasia brush that I have and go back into the pink shade here. Just get a little bit of that and then dip it into the red with the sparkles. And I'm just gonna go right up against the black. And I'm gonna buff it out. That's the nice thing about this brush, it's dual-sided. I am gonna go in with the NYX Matte Liquid Liner and see how it goes. So I think that's that eye done. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other one and then we're gonna get into the face makeup. So I think I'm gonna go in with the Covergirl Healthy Vitalist Elixir because I just want to. It's a little too tan for me, but I'll just put concealer on today because I don't do concealer super often, but I think it'll be cute for this look to have that really like kind of doe-eyed, like very awake, bright kind of look. But I'm gonna do my face makeup the same as I always do otherwise. No primer, I just prep my face. I just like to moisturize. Now I'm going to grab a concealer. I'm gonna go in with the Catrice Liquid Camouflage because it is the only drugstore concealer I have at the moment. I would love to use the Maybelline. Oh, there's not a lot of that left. Alright, so since I don't have a lot of this left, I'm gonna go in with Tarte Shape Tape. But if I did have the concealer I wanted to use, I'd use the Maybelline Age Rewind from the drugstore. I just think that is the all-time best concealer ever created. No offense to anyone else. It's just my favorite. Alright, so I'm gonna grab my Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder in the color 110 so that we kind of neutralize this pale situation. We're gonna be a very chiseled dough today. So now I think I'm gonna do the brows, the NYX Ultimate, with a brow brush. So since I don't have the brow selection, the brow product selection that I'm assuming Marissa has, I'm just gonna do my normal brows. I started with the colorful stuff, but like, it just wouldn't work for me, and I think if I just blend them okay, it'll end up looking fine, because she does blend her natural color into that pretty kind of pinkish red color, but I don't have the kind of product to do that. I don't spend a lot of money on my brows because I don't spend a lot of time on them. Although for Halloween it does make sense to get more products because you're going to be, you know, doing kind of crazy looks. But I think something like that would be fine. So going back in with the Maybelline Fit Me and sweeping off the bake. Alright, now I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild contouring palette. This one right here in Dulce de Leche. I'm not contouring my nose completely the same because we are going to draw a cute little doe nose. And I'm not going to contour my lips the same because I'm going to draw my lips differently. But I'm going to still do my bottom lip. I'm going to bronze. I'm doing most of my face makeup the same because it's always a bad idea to do your face makeup differently under a look because then your face ends up looking like a little like effed up. Like you should always try to keep your base the same when you're doing makeup, like Halloween crazy stuff, or else you're just going to end up looking a little too pale or a little too dark. Like there's just something that's going to go awry. So keep most of your makeup the same. Now I'm going to highlight, but not worry about my nose. I'm just going to, basically I'm just going to highlight on my cheekbone. This shirt is kind of annoying, but it's like my Halloween shirt. Because I don't have any outfits. I don't even have ears to put with this, you know, like cute little doe ears, like little deer. But F it. This is where we are. Cute. And I'm going to put blush on my cheeks. Now, I think we should do the lower lash line so that our eyes are complete. So I'm just going to take a smudger brush I have and I'm going to go back into the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette and I'm going to grab, I think this shade, the one that I call the burnt kind of terracotta, like a really dark reddish brown, and I'm going to take a little bit of that on my smudger brush and I'm just going to place this really close to the lash line. And I'm not bringing it all the way into the inner corner. So I'm going to use the other end, the shader end, not the crease brush end, because I was using this before. And I'm going to go into the same colors that I've been mixing a lot. The pink in the second row, second in from the right, and the orange in the corner on the right. Mix those together. And I'm going to place that right next to the dark brown. I'm going to grab a nude liner. I have one from Morphe that I like. A pencil liner, and I'm going to go on the inner waterline, the lower waterline. And I am going to be putting on some falsies, some Sonia Kashuk lashes. I just really have been liking those, and they're budget friendly. These are the Sonia Kashuk lashes in number 610. I really like them. They're fluffy. They've got a thick band, so it's good if you're wearing eyeliner. Alright, so while we're waiting for the lash glue to dry, let's do our little cute nose. I'm just going to be doing like the outline and then filling it in with a black gel liner. Alright, so since we have the outline of that, I think I'm going to put my lashes on. So let's fill in our nose so my nose doesn't look crazy anymore. And then I am also going to do my lips with this black liner because I don't have any other liner. I don't have black lipstick. This is, you know, just a case of making do with what you have. Cute. Okay, so that's pretty cute. So now I'm just gonna have to overline my lips by like a lot. Alright, so I know that took literally freaking forever, so sorry about that. So she also does a cute ombre effect. So let's get some red lipstick. Now, really quickly, I'm just going to put a bunch of white spots on my face. And I think to do that, I'm going to use my NYX white eyeliner. Let's shake it up a little bit. Perfect! Oh, cute! Alright, I'm definitely done. Cute! I was gonna do my hair cute, but like I don't have a whole lot of time, so I'll just go like this. So this was actually really fun to do, even if I was in a rush, and I, you know, did some things a little sloppy, but I think I look a little bit like a spooky, scary skeleton, and you should definitely whiten your teeth if you're gonna do a look like this, like with such dark lipstick. I would like my teeth to look whiter, but you know, we can't have everything we want in the world. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. I hope I showed you some techniques that you might use. And I actually think that it looks really cute, and I like hers a lot. I think it looks really good. I think she has a great eye shape for doing something like this, and she has a really good skill set and a lot of different products to use, I'm assuming. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. I hope you learned something, maybe about me, maybe about the makeup, and I hope that you guys are having a great Halloween season and you've been watching so many cool tutorials. So thank you so much. I love you guys and have a good one.